Take a breath and feel yourself in the breath. That breath is around you before you take it. What's beginning to happen in the human condition, in the physical body, is there's a lightness coming. Yet you'll feel heavy. The body feels heavy. You're going to realize you're becoming your breath before you take it. That you are that breath. Part of the body, in the body. Frequency in the bones are changing. You're going to have to become aware of the inner sensory nature of your filaments. And by filaments I mean bones, literally your bones. Because everything else is overlaid on that. The framework for your organs and your structure and yourself of a breath. The breath of you needs this form in order to move through space and time as it is, as you call it now, in the transitional capacities that you're going through. Everyone's going through transitions. That's why you're reflecting back on your life. Talking about the past. Not contemplating the present and the moment of a future coming toward you. You're being say forward, go forward, go forward. Stay in your space in what you call the place of grace, and your future comes. It's there because you know what it is. You're in an anticipatory capacity. In that manner, what you say, waiting for your future? But you are your future. In the breath of you. That's why the body's starting to feel different now for everybody. There's a sense of lightness and a sense of heaviness. The heaviness is the density and the gravity. And the compunction you used and agreements you made with the elementals that help form your body so you could have one and walk within them, with them, as you. You're going through the process of that identification now, but you don't know that. Don't know that. You forgot the process of agreements with the elementals. It started with your parents. You beings have been in control of thought for a very long time. You've been manipulating it, playing with it, for eons. And now this is what you've got. You forgot how to talk to the planet, literally, and have things come forth. Basically, you ask permission for the planet to bring forth a tree, so to speak. You're going through this I want to call it a harmonic balance, where your entire system learns to work within the harmony of yourself and space. You find out you are the harmony. And even walking in your stores, you'll find out the other harmony. Yet you get attracted to other discordant rednesses and let it affect you instead of floating above it. You know, and you forgot how to curl your kundalini. You need to take it back. As it starts coming up, bring it back down in to come up, recycle. It's a cautionary movement. Because you are aware that not everyone is aware. And you're becoming more aware of the distinct disparity between levels of awareness. It's just tell by the conversations. Or none. You're having a You're getting a notification from the elementals, the water, the air, the earth, the fire. Right now, you beings, human condition, reflects upon what it sees and interprets within the system of self processes. That's what you do. You don't know anything. You haven't studied, learned. But as you grow up, you learn. Yeah? You learn caution. But you haven't really had the process of the violent weathers yet. Although it's starting all over. And it adjusts the consciousness. Now you think consciousness is what you think here. It's the breath. It's the entity that breathes you and you breathe it. The function of moving a muscle that allows you to use air. And you don't know what for. You don't know what you're using it for. You're breathing and walking. That's what we know, pretty much. But within you, you have petri dishes of consciousnesses, literally, where you're grooming your future self for a next lifetime, or the desire lifetime, or this thing, and perhaps down the road a little bit. You're building those petri dishes for the for the desire to see the result of thought applied. How it works. But you don't know they're petri dishes. That's why you dwell now. You're dwelling on things. You're caught in a cycle, a spiral cycle up. Why deja vu is coming more apparent. You're going through the same thing you're going through when you were younger, or you're just at a higher level, it's a little more clean. And what you've got to do is bring that spiral to its center. So the judgment of what you're going through doesn't sit and hit you, because it does. Because of the perception you have. What you see, what you hear, you interpret. And you cannot say you don't judge it, you have to, in order to weigh it. So you're not really aware of what judgment is yet. It's a balancing sensation to understand in a manner. And you're using these phrases to accomplish yourself as a pertinent principle, because that's what you are. Everyone on the planet is unique, and in the manner that you're in the same class, so to speak, but the expertise you're developing is different than anyone else's. That's what the uniqueness of the human condition is. Even twins aren't exactly the same in the comprehension and understanding of perception and balance. Because you're being trained to replace beings. You do it in your world. You train someone to take over your job when you leave. Right now the angels are training you to take over their position because they're going to move higher. Someone has to take those slots. You're being trained for that. You're being told about it, so at least when it hits you, you'll have some knowledge of it, maybe not all the ramifications pertinent to the particular position, but you'll know you're there because you've heard about it. And then there's a sense of self-worth comes up. I'm not worthy. But you are because you're there. That's how it works. You are. You just have to learn to perfect the perception and an energy force of the breath that teaches you. Because not all breath is the same. Or the inhaling and expiration of it. Some of it's you, some of it's your high self, some of it's a future self, some of it's a past life self, when the memories all start coming back. Because that portion of your personality is already past. Your 20-year-old is past. You're still having that experience in the realm of what you call auric fields, where your memories are. That's all. And it's cleaning up the emotional drama there. But the human condition likes to drag it along behind it. So something. And you keep dragging. And it sets up a concept of cleaning and clarity, but you can't let go here. So the only process you can do is let go of the body and die and get another one. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to understand breath and forgive yourself for that. Because no matter what they did to you, they're doing their process for that also. This is in their realm. But you move. And that's one of the hints. Forgetting is forgiving. And that's why you forget your past life. You forgave yourself for it. Too much judgment there. You couldn't get rid of this stuff, so you thought you'd get another body and you influence your father to have a thought to enter your mother. Seed form. You have those capacities now. Now the reason I'm mentioning it this way is your future self is here coming to you. And soon, to correct the disbelief out of the thing, you're going to start having the ability, little bit at a time, to manifest directly in the hand. This way it is done. The future self comes back to drop something there. Put it there. Usually, you'll find it to be a seed. I said usually. Because that gives you the concept of thought. Because you are a seed thought. You, personally, are a seed thought. A seed thought from a greater portion of your understanding of you. And you're experiencing the treasures here for a reason. So you can bring them back and show the result of the seed thought to the producer of the seed thought. Without the confusion and interference of the producer of the seed thought. You're in charge. It's your seed. You're the seed. And you're blooming within that seed. So the display is going to be totally yours. Totally. Seeds need water.